one stop, a family shop. Think Thayer, come on, let's get rolling. Come on, let's get moving. Think Thayer.
Hi, this is Evan Pivnik, joined by the assistant coach of the Bowling Green Falcons, Ty Eigner. And coach, every year we always have more recruits coming in, and we're here to talk about them today. Let's start off with Adam Smith. What do you like from him, and what do you see coming from him as a Bowling Green Falcon?
Adam is a left-handed defenseman, 6'2", about 200 pounds. So he's a good-sized kid. He really skates well. Just got a chance to see Adam play last week in a Eastern Canada Cup series, where they had all-star teams from the various junior leagues in Eastern Canada, and I thought Adam played really, really well there. He's a smart kid in the classroom and on the ice, comes from a real good family, product of the Newmarket Hurricanes, which is the same Junior A program that Chad Sumption and Sean Walker played in. So he's in a good program, playing in a good league, the Ontario Junior Hockey League. So we're excited about Adam. We think he's really got a chance to come into Bowling Green and be a really, really good college defenseman. So I think the sky's the limit for him, and his opportunity here is going to be great.
Next on the list is Max Johnson. Same question goes for him. And what comes into recruiting just a player, and what do you have to see in a certain player, especially Max Johnson, to know that he is fit for the orange and brown?
Max is a little different scenario. Max plays high school hockey in Minnesota and happens to play on a high school team that my brother coaches. So I've known Max and seen Max play for a few years now, and their team, Lakeville North, was the state high school hockey champions in Minnesota last year, undefeated 31-0 season. So he was playing on a really good team, and you know, as you know, Evan, being from Minnesota, I understand the dynamic of the Minnesota kid a little bit, and a lot of times it's real hard to get Minnesota kids to maybe expand their thought process in terms of where they may want to pursue hockey. And we were able to get Max on campus unofficially with his mom and dad, and sister actually came down last spring to take a look at Bowling Green. And then Max went through the summer and hadn't made a decision yet, and then Max came back in the fall officially and solidified his thoughts and really helped him gain some clarity as far as what our program was about. He got a chance to spend some time with the players and see what Bowling Green hockey was on a day-to-day basis from an athlete's perspective, from a student's perspective. So we're real excited about Max. He's a right-handed centerman that plays really, really hard, kind of prototypical in terms of how we want to play. He'll fight you for it all day long. He should have a really good senior year. He had a real good fall elite league in the Minnesota High School Elite League up there in the Twin Cities, and we're real excited about where he's going to go and what his future is. He'll probably go play junior hockey next year in Sioux Falls, and actually had the opportunity to go play there this year, but chose to go back for his senior year in Minnesota. So we're excited about Max. We think he's going to be a great addition.
And wrapping up the list is Alex Rauhauser. Same question goes for him. What do you see from him coming in the future in the orange and brown?
Alec is another kid that, you know, we had Alec in on a visit last year, and liked what we saw from Alec on the ice, and he had a great year in the USHL last year. Had 41 points as a defenseman. He's a big, tall. He's 6'2", 205 pounds, maybe 6'3". Had a bunch of points last year as a second-year player in Des Moines in the USHL, and we had Alec in on a visit, and he's got some relationships. He's from North Dakota, so he knows Mitch McLean and Matt Polkamp a little bit, some of those guys from the northern part of Minnesota. So we had a little bit of a familiarity with our program, and we brought Alec in, and ultimately at that time we weren't as thin on the back end as we thought, and then with the loss of Nolan Valou at the end of the summer, we went right back to Alec and readdressed his situation. We told him where we thought our program was in terms of what we needed on the back end, and Alec fit the bill. We think he's got a chance to come in next year and have a really, really big impact on our team. Like I said, he's playing in Des Moines in the USHL, and his coach has put a lot of expectations on him there, and Alec has fulfilled those expectations, and so we're really excited about Alec. He's a good student, left-handed defenseman, which, as you know, right now we're pretty lean in terms of our righty-lefty mix. So Alec, like Adam Smith, will help us there, have a chance to come in next year and add to our defensive core as a lefty. And Alec will probably get the opportunity to spend some time on the power play right off the hop, because that's what he does now in the USHL. So again, another hockey player that we're really excited about bringing into our program next year.
Well, Coach, appreciate the time, and we look forward to seeing these 3 players in the orange and brown very shortly. Thanks.
Thanks, Evan.